recording, this is just basically to show people how to trade the coins. So normally when you have ETH, how was it that you bought the Ethereum? You went to Coinbase and you bought the Ethereum, right?
Yeah, I used the
Okay. So I don't know if you want to not show your account or whatever, but at least show the front part. Is that
of Binance.
just the Coinbase?
I would have to log in.
All right, so don't worry about it. Basically, when you go into Coinbase, you get an address. You go into Coinbase, you go to the Ethereum account or the Bitcoin account, regardless of which one you want to send, and then you press the send button, which on the app is on the top right, and in the browser it should be somewhere in your options or in the bottom, and it's gonna say send Ethereum. You put the amount you want to send, then you add the address, either the QR code or the address. The address you have that right now. Can you just quickly duplicate this tab real quick?
Which one? Okay, this one.
Yeah, the Binance one, and then just go to the deposits, right? Because it's going to be your public deposit. Like anybody can know your public deposit. If somebody decides to send you money, then shit, congrats.
So I'm gonna
So go to funds and deposits. Now with ETH, for example, yeah, ETH, just right, ETH. So ETH, you see on the right side, we have deposits. In deposits, you would click that, and it'll give you the address that you want to send to. So in Coinbase, you just send that address, highlight that address. Yeah, you just send that. You put that into the Coinbase, or you use the QR code, which is that second block icon that you see. Click on the icon, the QR code icon. Yeah, or you click that and you scan it from the Coinbase, and you send it over to over here. Now, depending on the exchange itself, it needs to be verified on Coinbase's side, which will take, depending how slow they are, how many people are getting requesting the traffic, they could take up to an hour. And Ethereum should be fast itself, the blockchain, but then it needs to be verified on the Binance side too. If you were doing it between wallets, like my wallet and your wallet, it would be instant. But since it's from exchange to exchange, they need to verify whatever numbers they need to verify on their end. So now when you have it deposited on your side, you check your funds, go to funds on the top, and then go to history. Yeah, then you go to funds history. You make sure that it's either pending. Pending means that it did connect to the proper place, but it's just confirming, or completed. Completed means it's already available. And once you see completed on your transactions, then you can use it to now trade. So once you're good with that, then you want to go to the exchange. Go to the exchange on the top.
Advanced.
Basic first for people who don't understand. The basic view will look something like what he's loading up right now. All right, so the basic view looks like this. What you want to do is you see on the right side, there's a search option. And you want to, and then on top of that, there's favorites. And then to the right of that, there's BTC, ETH, BNB, and USDT. The ones you care about is the BTH and ETH. Those are the coins you're mainly going to use to trade with whatever coin you're looking to do. So can you go to the search box? The search box on the right side. Yeah, when you're in the search box, you click something like Ripple. So you press XRP, and you write in XRP. And if you selected the option ETH, it's going to show you the option XRP/ETH, which means you're trading Ripple for Ethereum, whether you're selling or you're buying. So now you click on that, and it should load the page, but we're already on it. And so when you scroll to the bottom, you see the chart first. You see the buys and sells on the left. The red is the sells. The green is the buys on the left side. And then you see your buy and sell on the bottom. And what's happening here is a few things. When you look at your little your little box where it's how you're going to start buying, it's the gray box in the bottom, where it says limit, then market, stop limit. This whole entire box where it has buy XRP and sell XRP, This means that you're either going to decide to buy or sell, and you're going to do a type of order. The orders you got here is limit, then you got market, then you got stop limit. Limits work as something that you're limiting the buy depending on what the price you set. So you see the price, we're looking at the buy XRP right now. And if you look at price means you're going to buy each XRP at this price. And since we're trading it for ETH, it means you're right now trying to set it for the price of 0.0032701. That's the price. If this was dollars, it would be you saying something like along the lines, I'm buying this XRP for $2 and some change, whatever it is in the going market right now. And this is you setting the price, the limit. So depending on what kind of limit you set, then you say the amount you want to buy of XRP. So if you were to put one XRP, one Ripple, then it'll put this order into the order list, and it'll stay there until it gets filled by somebody that's selling at that price. It will not sell. It will not fill it if somebody's above your price, and I don't think it'll sell it if somebody's under your price. It needs to meet your price, and there's like an error of margin. If they're selling too high, much higher than yours, then it won't go. If they're selling it lower, I think it still fills yours in as well. If you go to the tab that says market, the market next to limit, it says market on the bottom. Yeah. If you go to the market, all it's going to do is set the price. If you want it right away, you don't want to wait for somebody that's selling at that price, at your price, or to meet your price. You just want to sell it at whatever the market is right now, which if you look at the left side in between the buys and sells, there's a number that's changing, 0 on the left side, that's changing. In the middle of all those buys and sells on the bottom, you see the number that's changing, and is 0.0032, and that keeps fluctuating. That's because it's meeting all the buys and the sells are all meeting together to see which one matches with which one. And this is at the current one who met where. And so this is what averages out to be the market and the charts that you see. Whenever one is happening, it's as a point on the chart. So the market's going to meet, you're going to be basically instantly buying at whatever price that is at the time that you put in your order for whatever amount of XRPs you want. And that's why you're going to put in you're going to put the number of XRPs you want, whether it's 20, whether it's the max, you can put 100%, which is the button saying how much of a percentage of the ETH you have available or the funds you have available. So if you see on right under that max amount, 20, that just pulled up, if you click outside of it. Yeah, just click anywhere there. Yeah, you see those numbers, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. That means, do you want to set, how many ripples do you want? Do you want to use all your funds, which is 100%? Do you want to use half of your funds, which is 50%? Or do you want to use 25%? That's what it's asking you. If you press any of those, then it will fill up if you press the 100%, it'll fill up the max it can. And then you press buy and it'll put in that order on the market. And that will be almost immediately because you're buying it at the market price. But if you want to put a limit order, let's say right now the price is at 0.0033 and you want to buy at 0.0032, you could put it at 0.0032 for a limit order and ask for how many ripples you want. And it'll stay there until somebody sells at that point. And that's what a limit order is. It limits how much you're spending. And market just means at the market value. You're buying at the market value. And stop limit, stop limits is the third option. I haven't used them as much because I use limits to do them. But usually people use stops to sell. If something, for example, right now if something's going lower than the price that they intend to have. For example, the price right now you see is 0.0033. If it starts going higher, people start trailing it with a stop limit, and that's putting it behind the current price or under it. That way, whenever the price drops, it automatically sells without you having to be there, and it sells at that price. Or you can set it to buy at that price. So it's up to you. But pretty much what it does is it stops. It stops at that point and does whatever you told it to do. So it's good for hedging your your buys and selling at the maximum you can. So if you see a peak coming, you could put a stop order right under it, and if it ends up dipping, it sells and keeps you safe. It sells automatically. So hopefully that explains everything. You could also go into the more advanced view right now to show them what that looks like. It's at the top. You got it? Okay. So that's the advanced view. Advanced view, I like it because it's nice and neat. And also you see the US dollar amount in the middle of those buys and sells right there, the yellow font. And that's what the current price of the Ripple is at right now, $2.39. It's converting the Ethereum and the Ripple and in real time into the dollars and saying what amount it is. So it's taking the market value. From there, I mean, yeah. Anything you want to do? You want to spend $1, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
We'll
So
buy one.
that'll be good. So another good way to understand what $1 means for you to convert it to Ethereum is you go to the investing.com website, the one that you basically Google ETH or Ethereum converted to dollars, and it'll pull up a website like this. Go to the link that's investing.com, and then you just put in $1 in the conversion here. You select the US dollars, you put in how much you want to use, and it'll convert it to the amount in Ethereum equal to that. So you want to spend $3?
Yeah.
Okay, so $3 means 0.0044 Ethereum. And so now we're gonna put that amount in the, what is it? Okay. So since over here you see the total,
Mm-hmm.
the total is right under all those. Yeah, total. So you're gonna increase the amount of XRP to the amount that's gonna be equal to the total is gonna be zero for the ETH is gonna be 0044, which was the number we were looking at, right? You plan on spending $3. So what you can do here is just put XRP and I don't know, put 10. I mean, put one because one should be $2. One or two.
Hold on.
Put 2 XRP. No. Right where it says XRP.
Right here?
No. Right under. Yeah.
Hold on. It's not working. Let me refresh.
Okay. Probably because you let it stand like that for a bit.
You know what? I'm gonna cancel this one. And go back to this. And then switch it to advanced.
You can even use the basic if you want.
All right, so
Now, put in 2 because I think you want to spend like $3. Put 2. All right, 2. If you look at the total, it says it's equivalent to 0.0068. Now you can start putting down the amount of ripples by little increments. Like you could put 1.9, 1.8 until you get to the amount that you want to spend. So if you put 1.5, try putting 1.5. No, in the other. That's the price, the amount. Yes. But try putting 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. Yeah.
It's not letting me.
5.
It's not doing it. Maybe.
There should be a reason why not. Well, you see that it starts going. It's now 0.005 the total of Ethereum. If you want, you could buy 1 Ripple just so you see how it is, and that should be equivalent to like $2.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, and then you could just set the buy order. But right now you have the price set at 0.00339 for Ethereum. And right now what it's trading at is at 0.034. Since you're placing a limit order, it might stay there for a little bit until the sells come down and meet it. I mean, come down and meet it.
Okay.
So if you press buy, you're gonna see it come into the bottom left side. Wait, what it said? Hold on. Huh?
It said order failed.
Why did it fail? Did it say minimum or say why?
Must be at least 0.01.
0.01. Oh, okay. So the minimum you can spend on ETH, it has a minimum. It's saying 0.01, which should be that looks to me like it's maybe $10-$20 worth of ETH.
Okay.
So you could spend the minimum. So try putting $10. 10 XRP, I mean. 10 Ripple.
I'm doing, hold on, it's not responding. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you could even go lower than that. Because it's saying 0.03. You could probably put like 4 or 3. Yeah, I think you should be good there. And then you buy that. Yeah, and your order should come in on the okay, so open orders. I see you have on the bottom left, you have this square that has different tabs on the bottom left.
I see it.
It has tabs. It says funds, open orders, and see if you see open orders, your order is there. You're asking for you're basically asking to buy Ripple, 4 Ripples at 0.013. And whenever the price comes down to meet that, it'll fill. Because right now it's sitting right on top of that. If you see the chart, it's hovering at 0.00345 and 6. You see that? So it's not meeting yours. And it's possible it may in a few minutes, but if you wanted to purchase it right away, you could just do a market order. Or you get closer to what they're selling it. Because then you could also see all the orders, the sales that are happening in real time on the right 2 boxes, the top right 2 boxes.
These 2 right here.
Yeah. So the reds are the sells and the greens are the buys.
So if I want to do a market, I have to buy.
Yeah, you just say what the amount of ripples you want, which I think the minimum looks around 3 to 4 Ripple at the moment.
Let me see if I can do it too. So 238. Okay, so now
and it succeeded. So you're good. It bought it. Now if you look at your order history, it's gonna show up there.
Filled 2?
Yeah. So 2 of them filled.
So if I want to buy it instantly, I should do market and not limit.
Yes.
Limit is like more like a pending one. So
yeah, limit is like kind of like bid.
Okay.
You're saying this is the amount I want, and I'm not buying it for more than that. If a sell comes down to your level, it's gonna buy it at that. It's gonna meet together and buy.
Yeah, okay.
What I like doing is I like having some extra funds, and I set limit orders very low so that when the market goes down or crashes or whatever happens, you have an automatic limit that's already there.
So let's do one. Let's do a limit one that I want to purchase it when it's low.
When it's low? Okay. All right. So, for example, what do you think is low? I always like going like 30. If I can, if the funds are there, I like doing in increments of 10%. At the lowest I'll do is like a 50 to 40%. So right now we're at $2. If you do almost 50, that'll be $1.20. So if possible, you could set one really low at 120, just in case it gets there. It may not happen. It may not happen again. But right now, I think
a one that'll reach is maybe 210.
It's possible, and that's a closer one, and I think that's a more realistic one, and I think it'll hit that again because I think since we're hitting record highs now, I think there's a huge dip coming soon. It might come back. I mean, it like a couple of hours ago, probably within the day, earlier in the day, and before the day, it was at 1 something. You know, it was the lower one in $1. So it's possible it could go back down there. But so I would actually put a few limits down there just in case it gets down there. I would do like $1.10. I'll do it by increment. So I'll do 50% right now, which is $1.20, and then I'll do one at 40%, and then 30%. Huh? So you got limit orders, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to find out what represents a dollar. So it would be half of whatever is going right now, right? So
Yeah.
350035. If you want to go half of that, that's gonna be what 15175, right? 00175. No, no, no. I mean the price. The price. The price.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to, how do I can't change it like this, right?
Just change each number. 00175. Yeah. 175. And you could take off all the others and make it 00. That should be about half.
Okay. And then I'll say,
That's the price you're buying it, right? The Ethereum.
right.
If you wanted really to know what dollar amount, you would use the conversion calculator like I showed you earlier.
And then the amount that I want to buy would be there.
Yeah, yeah. So you just say how much you want to buy of Ripple at that price. And honestly, if it's going that low, I would place the highest buy, the most, if you're splitting it between your funds, I would put the most amount of buys at the very lowest, or at least in the middle. And since, you know, your funds, you can buy a lot more at that price. And you would want to buy a lot more when it hits a dip like that.
Yeah. But I'm trying to see if my
So the thing is, it will take up the funds and it'll act like it's not there anymore. So you gotta split it in a smart way so you put all your limits so it'll count. But you can always cancel if they're not filled.
Okay. Let me see. So when it's triggered, it says filled or something, right? Let me see. I'm gonna multiply that times the number that I want to use. Times, let's say 10. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna buy 10 at that price. Okay, there we go. So I got some of these orders. Oh, that's pretty cool.